Morning. How? What I have here are 3 different protective headwears. We have motorcycle helmet, the standard hard hat. It used to be mine when I used to cut wood in the woods up there, all up there, and a cycle helmet. Okay, and we have 6 arrows, and they have different heads on them. And what we're going to find out today, we're going to answer one of those questions that keeps us awake all night long. What sort of protection against a bow and arrow will these hats actually give? Right, it's my belief that the motorcycle helmet here will be virtually impenetrable. I think that will stand up to good thing. After watching Shadowversity batter one of those with really long sharp swords and what have you, and the Beck to Corbin, which did go through, this one will give us good protection, but I don't think this one will give us very much protection at all. The bows we are going to be using today are the tent pole bow with the yellow handle on it, which is about £65 at 26 inches, and the recurve bow here, which is offering about £70 at 28 inches, which is a little bit more pokey. I'm going to start off with the recurve and we'll see how we get on from there. Anyway, I'm going to set this all up now and we shall see how we get on. First up, we have the cycle helmet here, and you notice that it's got lots of it's not a flat shape and everything like that. I'm going to use the this broadhead first of all, quite sharp, brand new, never shot before, and I'm going to go straight on the side here, somewhere around here, to see if I get it thing. You'll notice that the helmet is not fixed, so there will be some soaking up of the kinetic energy delivered by the arrow into the thing, so it probably will give it quite a, because if it was on a human being or wearing it or something like that, we do move, and but we'll try it on the floor later on to see if nothing actually happens here. I'm going to have to be very careful for ricochets, but we should see if we're going to be all right. Anyway, a sideways shot to start with. Right, the warhead is sharp still and unblemished, and you saw how the helmet moved, the first one, but you have here a small hole where it went in. We'll try that again. Okay, that's it, got in that far. It did get through, but it's only gone in that far. Okay, so it's gone in about 3/4 of an inch, and that was with quite a bit of movement. What I'm going to do is drop that down again and put that down, put a shot in at the back. There is some movement still. It is not fixed, but it is down there. And let's see how we do with this one. I am surprised. I can't feel the tip at the other side, but there it is, a £70 arrow at 28 inches has gone in, and I'm going to have to get something to get this out. So give me 2 minutes. Hey, and there we have the hole there. A nice deep hole, and you could just feel the tip of the thing coming in, but that would have saved the wearer from this arrow here. We'll try one more shot with this arrow on this one. I'm going to go through the visor. Okay, now we do have dual visor on this, so I'm going to put dual visor in, and we will see how this one goes. Right, to the visor. Well, that was rather exciting, the way that flew off at the back. It didn't go through though. Look at that. That went in and it caught it and it kicked it straight out again. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm just going to conclude this actually, to be quite honest, on this one. I mean, I'll try another, just try another quick thing on, but this actually offers incredible protection for anything that is sort of like coming out of a bow and arrow. Of about this poundage, which is about 80 pounds, we'll pull to 80 pounds, but about 70 pounds I'm pulling it at on these things. But we'll just run a field tip, a straight field tip, a sort of 3-sided broadhead, like this one, and this hunting tip. I think this one's just going to get smashed up on the you know, on the first thing. We'll ruin one of these hunting tips just to start with. Here we go. The hunting tip. Here we go with the hunting tip. Straight into the back. And as I said, it completely annihilated it. Great against flesh and soft things like animals and things like that, but anything protective like that, not a chance. Field tip, 150 grain field tip. Same sort of thing. Absolutely fine, but no proper penetration. Three-sided field tip, here we go. And there we have it. This is, so in a post-apocalyptic situation, when if there's no things and people are running around with bows and arrows and things like that, something like this will protect your head perfectly. Even if they don't have a petrol thing. And you can see the inside is unblemished. Next up, the hard hat. What's your thinking? I'm thinking this is going to offer quite a bit of protection as well, actually. It's a sort of a nylon-y type thing, and I think it's pretty good against arrows and things like that. Let's have a go. Ooh, what happened here? You can be wrong about these things. Entry, exit, and I think no, it hasn't gone through, madam. But there you go. It's gone straight through and out the other side. Let's leave that in there for a minute, because and let's try some other arrows, shall we? The lighter bow with a field tip. Let's see what that does. We go from the back. And the broad head as well. I mean, that's gone in quite heavily, and here is your answer to that. I'm quite surprised at this, actually. Wow. So, if you're in a post-apocalyptic situation and people are shooting bows and arrows at you, I wouldn't expect to wear one of these hats to offer any protection whatsoever. I mean, as you can see, it's just gone straight through. It's going to be a bit of a pain to get them out, but because it's nylon kind of thing, so I will try to extract these. And yeah, if you're on a building site and you're wearing one of these, and there's the chance of pointy objects, sharp objects falling onto your head, I wouldn't expect an awful lot of protection from this. As you can see, madam here has severe holes in the back of her head, and even at the front where it went past on the front. But that offered hardly any protection. Then the last one we've got coming up is the bicycle helmet, which I'm only going to shoot with some crap arrows, because I don't think it offers any protection whatsoever. So the motorcycle helmet, yes. The hard hat, okay. And what I'll shoot with these is a couple of basically what we have here is some really blunt field tips, okay. And let's see, I don't think that's going to stop even these, okay. And I've shot these previously I've shot these at woolly hats, and they've not penetrated the woolly hats. So there you go. Absolutely zero protection against flying objects, sharp flying objects, or even blunt flying objects. I don't know how far in are we at the moment. We've penetrated about 6 inches, judging by the measurement of the arrow. Straight through, and I didn't particularly pull that back, and that wasn't a powerful shot. So, cycle helmet, no. Hard hat, no. Motorcycle helmet, yes. If you see this, I'm going to be shooting the crash helmet with a 240-pound crossbow, because I reckon that will go through it. But meanwhile, I'm just going to, after all that excitement, I'm just going to loose a few arrows across the field here. Okay, and it's a beautiful, beautiful English spring day. First proper one we've had, and let's see how we get on here then. Okay. One crossbow and one helmet just there. Okay, I'm going to put this bolt in there at very short distance, but it is about 250 pounds this one, and we'll see what we're looking at. And there we have it, straight through. I've got to undo this. Absolute nightmare to get it off. As you can see, even the magnificent motorcycle helmets could not protect you against a modern crossbow weighing about 250 pounds. Okay, just to let you know that. But bows and arrows, more than likely. And anybody who's seen Todd's sort of like lockdown longbow, it's not far off that one. I think that one might be a little bit more pokey than Todd's lockdown longbow, but I think it kicks out probably about the same as a 160-pound longbow. So same thing here with this helmet here against a 160-pound longbow. Be interesting. I'll tell you what, your man over in America with the long hair and all the big muscles, he does all that thing. That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting to see if he could shoot his 165-pound longbow against a crash helmet. All right, cheers.